guys, it's Danny from Danny the Horse Girl, and here's what I did this week.
Right away this morning, I swept up the barn, then I grained the heifers and the steers, and then I brushed up the steers because I didn't really have anything else to do. Then I let the steers out. Then later in the day, I got Rippin, and I cleaned him up, and then I worked on clipping him out. And then there he was all finished. And then we let the steers out and grained the heifers and the steers. And then we checked on the chickens and filled the horses' water up. And then we thought that was pretty. And then we called it night. Right away this morning, I grained the cats, and there was George. Then I got the goats water and let them out. Then I grained the heifers and the steers. Then I got the cattle water. Then I didn't really have anything else to do again, so I brushed up the steers. Then I finished them eating. Then I checked on the horses, and then we got Rebel in, and we started cleaning him up and working his hair a little bit. And then we clipped him out. And then I blew off Rip and we walked them. Then we let them play for a little bit. Then we got them water and we got the heifers in and started cleaning them up. Then we let the calves out and the boys were pretty itchy. Then we got the horses' grain set up, and then I rode Doc. And then I kind of just chilled with them for a little while and took them for a little walk. And we let the horses out and called it a night. Right away this morning, I grained the goats and let them out. Then I let Maeve out to play for a little while. Then I grained the minis and got them food and got them water. Then I cleaned up the chickens' mess and got them food. Then I went over and Rip got out. He jumped over the fence somehow. Then I grained the heifers and the steers. Then I got my little cousin's goats set up and let them out. Then I got the cattle water and let the minis out. Then I locked Maeve up and let the cattle out. Then I went home and worked on some school for a little bit and grained the heifers, and then got the calves water and grained the steers too. Then I locked my goats up and checked on the chickens. Then I let the calves out, and there was in Vegas. And then I rode Doc for a little bit, and then I worked on my online show and called it a night. Right away this morning, I got the calves in and grained them, and I grained the heifers, and I grained my goats, and then I waited for the boys to eat and let them out. And then I went in for a little while and went back out and grained the heifers and the steers. And then I got the calves water, and I waited for the boys to eat. Then I let them out, and there was Nevada. And then I rode Nikki for a little while and called it a night. Right away this morning, I grained my goats, and I got the calves' grain barrel filled and grained them. And there were the steers and the heifers. I brought them in today because I clipped out Vegas, so there was her all finished. And then I let the calves out and got them water. And then I went in for a little while. Then later in the day, I went out and grained the heifers and the steers. Then I locked my goats up and clipped some fence out. Then I went over and Rebel was out. And then I let the calves out, and there was Nevada. Then I went and I worked with Sparrow and Nikki. And then I went and got the horses' grain set up and grained them. And then I worked with the fillies a little bit. And then I rode Nikki back over to the house and called it. Right away this morning, I grained the heifers and the steers, and I got my goats water, and then I tied up all the calves, and I clipped out Nevada. Then I got the calves water, and there was her all finished. And then I untied all the calves and let them out. And then I went in for a little while. Then I went out and grained the heifers and locked my goats up. And there were the Yorkies. They were having some fun. Then I grained the cattle and let them out. And then I rode Nikki and Sparrow and called it a night. Right away this morning, I fed the cattle, and then I got the minis hay and water, and then I threw down some hay for my goats, and then I got the calves water and let the steers out, and then I filled up the goats' hay bags and grained them. Then I gave my dog a bath. He wasn't too happy, and then I clipped him out, and then I went out and I checked on the chickens and got the horses water. Then I grained the cattle, and there was Rebel. Then I locked my goats up, and then I finished them eating, and then I let them out, got them water, and then I rode Nikki and called it a night.
If you guys want to follow along with these daily, make sure you check out my TikTok at Danny's Days. I'll be posting a recap of every week here on YouTube, so make sure you stay tuned. So guys, that was my video for this week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram at Danny the Horse Girl and my TikTok at .DannyTheHorseGirl. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye!